Hey, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a POV video today, so nothing really in the studio because it is absolutely baking hot in here. The sun is well and truly out. The summer has again started, so I'm going to go out into the city. Today I'm going to go around Piccadilly Circus because I've not actually shot around there before. Like, since I've had my camera, I've done most of London, but I've never actually gone around Piccadilly Circus itself. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick little POV of Piccadilly Circus and see how that goes. So guys, grab a seat and yeah, let's jump into the city. Let's do it. Okay, so hello and welcome back to another POV. We are at Piccadilly Circus right now. I'm a little bit gutted because the sort of like the fountain in the middle is sort of under construction by the looks of it. So not going to be able to get many shots of that or anything around that way. But I've got a few ideas of the shots that I want while I'm here. Obviously I want to get quite a fair few of sort of traffic coming past this sort of like the roundabout and central part of Piccadilly Circus. And I've got a few of the actual signs that I want to get. Also there are some horses just up here, some statue of horses up this way, and my mum wants a nice picture of that, so I might see if I can get a nice pretty one over there. So what I'm going to start off with, so there's a particular shot just here, and with this cross section in the front of the road just in front of us here, gives you some nice leading lines sort of pointing upwards. Now we do have this sort of like barrier in front of us there, so it might make it a bit of an ugly looking shot, but I might be able to get rid of that in Photoshop. So we're going to give that a quick little go to begin with. Now, this is the first shot that I'm going to make here today. So like I said in previous videos, it usually takes me about 3 or 4 shots, maybe about half an hour or so, to sort of like retrain my eye, because I've not actually been in central London for almost 2 months now. So I'm really excited, and yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a like if you do. So let's start off with this, shall we? Might be a little bit too bright. There is a crane actually plugging out at the very top as well, and I want to Photoshop out to make that look a little bit more attractive. Might bring the shutter speed down a little bit, make it a little bit darker. Let's bring it down to 500, shall we? Give that a go. Just wait for this tour bus to drive past. That's a bit nice. Now I'm going to try to edit most of these with my presets, which I have available for free over on my website. So if you are interested in my presets, I'm going to put them in the link below. But yeah, let's have a bit of a wander about and see what type of shots we can get at Piccadilly Circus. It's a fair bit of cloud cover with some break in the cloud every now and then, so I need to keep constantly changing my settings at the moment because the keeps going from quite dark to quite bright. Which, you know, not necessarily a bad thing, but not always a good thing. It's down low, shall we? Alright, alright. So I'm dead into here. Get a bit further forward, see if we can get like those movement shot. We use the traffic lights to my advantage. Get into the roads. Squeeze in right there. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. So like I said, I've got a few ideas of the shots that I want, but there's going to be an awful lot of sort of gun and run, shoot and go type of style, I reckon. But yeah, I think we can get some very nice shots in this area. Cool, so I've come across the street and I'm going to use the actual entrance to the underground as a bit of a frame. I'm going to try to zoom a little bit in, and we'll try to get something like that in Oh, that's good, isn't it? There we go. Wait for that bus to go past. Try to get like a nice clean shot. What I might do, I might see if I can get a few. That's right. What am I doing? I might see if I can get a few line exposure shots as well of buses going past and that as well. So I've got the tripod with me. It's all good. And yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't know what to tell you guys really, if I'm honest. Like I said, I've got about 4 or 5 photos that I definitely want to get, but most of them are going to be pretty much shoot and see what we've got going through. I might go through this foliage here a little bit. Okay, it's not too bad. Right, again, I'm using the underground arch or entrance as a bit of a. Oh, bring the exposure down a little bit. Yeah, I'm using the arch or the entrance as a bit of a frame. Try to get like a nice clean shot. That's there we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we are. Well, that's nice. I like that. That's really good. So what I do like about taking city photographs is that sometimes after I've taken the photo, I sort of have an idea of how I want to edit it. Like that last one I just done, which you just saw on screen, you know, as soon as I took that picture, I was like, do you know what, that would look banging in black and white. So that's exactly why I did it like that. And yeah, sometimes you can get like a bit of a feel for the thing. I'm starting to get my sort of rhythm a little bit. And yeah, this has become quite a nice little successful shoot already. Loving it. Right, so I've got the tripod out because I'm going to get like a nice shot of the actual roadside and sort of screens behind. Well, I've also got this little contraption right here, which is like gives me like a wide angle. So if you have a look at my screen just there, if I place that over, it just gives me a little bit either side and at the top. But I do actually like that shot as well, so I might give that a bit of a shot as well with that taxi in the front. Ooh. That's not too shabby. I might actually do that again without those cars in the way. But I'm going to put this on as well, so that'll give me a bit of a wider angle. It's a nice little attachment. So it screws in the front of my lens like that. It just gives me like a bit of a more seeing space really. So I'm just going to wait for these cars to move. Hopefully get the sun to go away as well, because that keeps messing around with my white balance a little bit. Give that another go. The sun's gone away a little bit. Right, so the traffic's moving away now. So we're going, see if I can get that one big coach sign. Oh, I like that, especially the sign in the background as well. See if we can get another one like that. The traffic to move, keep in focus. Right, so I've come to the other side. I was just over there a minute ago. I've now come to this side. I've got a bit more of an upward angle at the sign itself. And I quite like the frame of this. This is pretty good. I might actually do a line exposure of a bus coming past with it in the background as well. But I'm just going to give it a go here with just a normal still shot. But I'm going to try to get it with as least cars as possible, which I know might sound a difficult challenge, considering how busy everything is here. But I might have my window of opportunity. Let these people cross over the roads and snap. Let's try one more time. Oh, did I get that completely clear? I did! Hardly anybody in that frame. Is it sharp though? Oh, that's lovely. That's a wicked one. I'll put that on screen now. That's a really, really good shot. Really good shot. But I'm going to try this now with a bit of light exposure, so bear with me. Right, so the ND filter is on. I've got it to its maximum setting. I'm on a 5-second shutter. My aperture's up to 20, so it's quite high. ISO down to 100. And all I'm going to do, I've got my camera set to self-timer because I don't want to touch the camera as the shutter is open. And there's a bus just over there that once the traffic lights go, I'm going to hit the shutter and hopefully I should catch the bus coming through frame. I've got the focus on the background. I actually might set that to manual now, it's refocused. So hopefully it should stay focused to the sign itself. Now this traffic goes. And there we are. Well, it's a bit hazy because we've got some of the van behind it as well. Might give that another crack, and yeah, I might come back to you and show you how well it went. So yeah. Right, so I've come back round again to this side with this another entrance. Now the entrance is not actually being used, which is quite good. It means there's no one going to be walking up the actual steps. I've still got my ND filter on because I would like a long exposure shot of this framing, but with a bus cutting through frame. Settings are pretty much still the same, 5 seconds shutter speed. I do have my aperture up to the max. I might need to change my white balance though because the sun's come out again. And we'll give this a go. So we're gonna wait for a bus to come past, and then we're going to try and get a long exposure of the bus coming through the frame just behind this here. So again, bit of a waiting game, but you know, if we get the shot, get the shot. It's good. So once again, I've probably been here about 5 minutes, but I'm going to put a shot up on screen now, which I think is the money shot. I think I quite like that one. I had about 3 or 4 which just didn't go well. Like, you know, but that happens. You know, you don't need to be disheartened and whatnot. So I'm going to have a bit of a wander around here again, and I think I might go up Shaftesbury Avenue a little bit just to get some of the theatres in, and then yeah, we're going to call that a day. I reckon. I think that's been out here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We've got some really nice photos, which I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, so let's move on. Right, unfortunately, Mum, your horses are actually behind this sort of fence, so I don't know how well of a shot I can get of your horses, but I'm going to go across the road, see if I can get something. Put my settings back down to normal. Just wait for the green man to go. I'm going to see if I can get like a nice little dramatic up-close shot of them, maybe through the fence. Can't promise anything, but I'm going to give it a go. Just going to walk across here, see what we can get. It's actually quite a high fence. Can you get anything through here? So that one might be okay, Mum. Stick that on the old screen for you. Come on, here quickly, see if I can get any more. Well, that one's quite nice, I like that. What I might try, because there's a really nice statue at the top, if you guys can see that all the way up there, of the 3 diving angels. So I might see if I can risk, see if I can get all 3 of them in. What the traffic's gonna be like. That might look good in the edit. I'll throw up on screen if it's any good. But yeah, I'm going to walk up Shaftesbury Avenue now and try to get some nice shots of the overall theatre district. And that might be done for the day. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps out the channel. Just up here is where all the nice theatres are, which are slowly coming back into opening. So I'm going to see if I can get like a nice little shot of all of them in. I don't want to get any of this in, so it's quite dirty. Right, sun keeps coming out, ruins everything. Oh, let's have a look, shall we? Boom, boom, boom. 250. There we go. Let's have a look at that, shall we? See if we get into more centre of the road. There's loads of roadworks going on. A little bit closer maybe in. The background in focus. There we go. Hopefully they look pretty good. But guys, I want to thank you all for following this video. If you haven't already, so please subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to sort of say goodbye to you back at the studio. So goodbye for now. Right then, so that is it. That is the actual video. I hope you've enjoyed the photographs. I had a really, really good time going out into the city again. It's been a very, very long time. It feels like it anyway, since I've been out in Central. Yeah, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like it, as I've asked you plenty of times. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Come and find me on all the other socials as well. Be wonderful to connect with you on that platform. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.